Hey guys, Tony here of TonyTechBytes, and this is the OPOLAR air duster that they sent over to me in collaboration for this video. However, all thoughts are my own, and I've been using this for the past few days, and I do prefer this over a traditional air duster for a multitude of reasons. So these traditional air dusters use weird liquids that turn into gas form when you click on the trigger to expel dust from any electronics, and I'm pretty sure this is not good for the environment because of the contents that are inside this, as well as the physical canister itself, because it's a waste of metal and plastic just to make a bunch of these. And on top of that, you have to buy a lot of them because they're not refillable. This is just not good for the environment, and it's also not good for your wallet either. A lot of these also have really specific rules, like don't shake them, don't tilt them, avoid contact with your skin and eyes, and avoid contact with the product in liquid form because it can cause some weird skin damage and skin irritation. But they cost a lot more overall, they're bad for the environment, and they just have a ton of drawbacks. Well, as with this OPOLAR air duster, it is a fan, so it draws in the surrounding air and expels it through this nozzle. There's also another included nozzle with a brush inside the box, and it forces dust out of your electronics, which I've found to work really well. So if you want to turn it on, you can just hold the trigger and then let go whenever you want to stop. Or you can just double click the trigger to continuously spray, and if you want to stop, then you can just single click and it'll stop. So I found this really useful because it's fairly powerful, and you can look at more of the specs on their website if you want to. But I did try it on multiple electronics. I tried it on my dust filters for my NZXT H1 PC case. I tried it on my friend's laptop, as well as my brother's PS4 to get rid of dust from the heatsink. And I also tried it on my NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super graphics card. There was some dust stuck in between the fins for the heatsink, and I just sprayed it down with this to get rid of the large chunks, and it worked pretty well. This is also rechargeable with micro USB in the back. I wish it had USB-C, but you're not transferring data, so it doesn't really matter, you're just using it to charge. And I also kind of wish this had like a little dust filter over here that you can take out to clean or whatever, because you're kind of drawing in surrounding air that might have dust and then expelling it through the nozzle, which is obviously in an effort to get rid of dust. But I was talking with my friend on FaceTime, telling him about this, and I just remembered this funny remark that I made. You're using the dust to get rid of dust, kind of like how Thanos used the stones to get rid of the stones. But it doesn't really matter. There is a grate over here to get rid of the large particles, but having a fine dust filter over here just so you bring in filtered air and then put it out through the nozzle would be a little bit more appreciated. It works pretty well, and you can use this continuously, versus with this duster you can kind of hold down the trigger, but it starts to slow down as you just hold it on for like a minute or so. This duster is more so made for small bursts, and it's just not really ideal, whereas with this you can just leave it on continuously and spray down everything. And I guess I could just try it right now in this A-roll clip, so let me double click. And then single click to turn off, or you can just hold down the trigger. And then let go and it stops. So, I mean, with this air duster, you can kind of like use short bursts, but then if you want to hold it down, it's gonna start getting weaker. And then it's not really ideal. You're also like wasting a ton of these. So I really appreciate this duster from OPOLAR, and thanks to them for sending this out to me. So I'm definitely gonna be using this over these traditional air dusters. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you want to check out this air duster, I'll link it in the description down below for your convenience. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.